Welcome back. In this video we're going to head to Grymforge, but we'll level up quickly before we do that. Level 5 is a big level for all characters, huge power spike. Gale's going to pick up Fireball. He has the option to replace a spell. We are actually going to take that. We're going to replace Shatter, since Fireball is a better area of effect. And we're going to pick up Counterspell. Sometimes the best action we can take is to prevent the opponent from casting a spell, so it's worth our spell slot to say that they can't do something. Astarion's going to pick up Wild Strike, which is the fighter's extra attack, but only when he's wild shaped. We haven't wild shaped with Astarion yet, but we might. We certainly will at 6. He picks up Call Lightning and Sleet Storm, both really good spells. Plant Growth can be good, but we've got a Fire Magician, so probably won't be casting that very much. He also picks up Animate Dead. This will summon a Skeletal Archer, or a zombie will use the Archer, and so it essentially gives Astarion an extra weak ranged attack with some necrotic damage. So no choices here, but at level 5, Lae'zel's going to pick up an additional key point, another attack around, so if she's using a key point, that's 4, and the ability to stun with an unarmed strike. So she can use this and potentially remove someone else's turn. She also picks up a racial ability, and that is Misty Step. And our Hunter, Shadowheart, is going to pick up some spells. We'll pick up Spike Growth. We also have the option to replace a spell. We would get rid of Hail of Thorns and replace that with Silence. We could also use Pass Without a Trace if we were trying to play a stealth archery type of build, but we're not. So we'll swap out Hail of Thorns for Silence. Alright, so leveling up done, we're going to go to the Underdark Beach. And Gek has already told us to just hop on the boat, so that's what we're going to do. We'll select our main character, although all of our characters are branded, so it won't matter.
A vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
And we will sail into the darkness. And we're crossing zones, so we're gonna get a little loading screen after this plays out.
Human. Where's Gek?
So we've got a branded option to try to convince our way through. We could try to touch the parasite. We could shove him into the water or lie. We're just going to say that we seek the sergeant because we've got the boots.
Well, I'll be.
That's an option that you get if you talk to Gek.
Where's he at?
He stayed behind.
More like avoiding the sergeant. Come on, the rest of you.
You continue forward and
So I prefer not to do the boat fight because it makes looting the people that you throw off more irritating. You've got to go to the docks to find the bodies, and it's just more time consuming than just killing them here. But rest assured, we'll be killing all the dwarves.
Well, I'll be plowed side.
You shithead!
Spit it out.
Drugno!
You're sitting with.
Who's the hoon, Greg?
I am Lae'zel.
Oh, that one's feisty. Thrin's gonna knock the snot right out.
We're just going to say that we're here to see the sergeant,
That your twat's old chum owes us a
and
load
we'll
of
take her head before we take the goal.
I'm warning you. That twat.
She just immediately backs down.
Adventure awaits.
And we'll discover the waypoint, and we get inspiration.
Absolutely not.
Yes, why not?
Killing history itself.
Fascinating architecture. Doesn't match the style of any Underdark civilization that I know of.
And first things first, we'll head up and we'll turn the boots in.
Another scrying eye. The same as the one skulking around the goblins' camp. Someone.
Move, Hoon! I don't have time for... Never thought I'd see... Here, now move. A true soul is stuck in there with poisoned geezers.
And we'll say we'll take
Thought
care
you
of
would.
it. And we get an option for what we would like, so we can get this thing that gives us armor class after we shove, or we can get some armor that helps with patient defense. We'll take this one, though probably not equip it on Lizelle right now. There's a whole subplot where you can take half of the dwarves or so and get them to turn on the other half. We're not going to do that either. So we'll just kill all of the dwarves. We're going to come up to this ledge. And we'll break the party apart, and we'll have Asterion cast Hand Sleep on Lizelle. Any strong character is fine. So we're going to shift to overhead view so that we can see this ledge and just jump up. And here we find the Protectee Sparks Wall. It is really good armor for our sorcerer, and that's what we're going to put on right away. We pick up an Idol of Shar, another candle, and we'll click this lever, and it's going to deactivate all of these traps.
Repositioning.
That'll let us get around a little easier. We've got a chest here. And then there's another one over here on this platform. And we're just getting a bunch of saving throws as the scrying eye keeps going past shovel. And we're on this ledge, so we'll just head straight down past where the dwarves have their dig. And we'll come down here and grab the first of the 4 American masks that we can get here.
Securing. Odd. What manner of mask is this? The mask was a Maragon's, an infernal warrior.
And we've got this broken bridge, a non-broken bridge. We're going to head down to this control platform. We're just doing a little setup before we start in on the killing. And we'll hit the lever. And that sets up positioning so that we can just come around from the other side. And we're going to head over by Brithvar now with some weird pathing. Okay, sure, all right.
Those pricks will get nowhere with just forth.
It must be slightly shorter to go that way, I guess. And we will jump this chasm.
The culprit is spreading like flies on shit.
Pick up a random box. Here,
As you look at the skeleton.
Dark Justiciar uniforms. These were Shah worshippers.
we'll say it's ominous. We don't need the longsword mold. So we'll just drop that. And we'll swap to our magic missile neck while we're thinking about it. I'm going to cast Featherfall, and then we're just going to jump down. We may make the heavy armor. I usually make the one heavy and one medium. So what do we got? So the ranger could wear heavy armor, and the paladin could wear heavy armor. So maybe we'll make 2 of the heavy one. Got a forge construction log. And we can take a look inside of the books as well, right? So if we want to read this. And we'll come down here and get the ancient forge waypoint.
All right.
I'll read this book and pick it up. All right, so there are 4 animated armors that are up here. We'll have Lae'zel use the waypoint as well.
Into the shadows.
Don't touch me.
We want to get some additional mobility, so even though he is not very proficient with it, we'll equip it.
Tread carefully.
We're going to group the party, have everybody duck down, and we're going to have Asterion drop a spike growth and let these guys run through it, and then we'll see if we can't finish them off. So I guess let's probably back the
Need to keep focused.
main party back up a
Tread
little bit,
carefully.
just so that we don't get seen till we want to be seen.
Something smells tasty.
They're going to have to come through this area right here, so we're going to put the spike growth kind of right there to force them to run through it. And then we'll just walk forward till they notice us and see if maybe we can shoot them. There we go.
Let's go.
And we'll run. And if it looks like we're going to get shot, then we want to do something to try to hide, get out of the line of sight. So we could use like an arrow of darkness or fog cloud.
To do. What's next, I wonder?
Let's see what we've got in the way of arrows. Roaring thunder technically would sort of work.
Focus. Strike true.
I'm ready.
And we'll end our turn. These guys have really, really high armor class.
We'll do it
So
my
we'll
way.
crouch down and see how much damage they'll take. They're not willing to follow into the cloud, so we'll go see if we can drag them further. All right, now we've got them where we want them. Let's take a look. 17 and 8. So definitely within fireball range. We'll go ahead and shoot one of them. It's burning a hole in our pocket for minutes now.
Very well.
And we will get the group unstealthed.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
And we will try to remember that we need to dismiss our spike growth before we run through it. Here's the medium mold. Maybe I will make 2 heavies. So we'll put one on the paladin, put one on the... In the meantime, we could make a medium because Lizelle can use it. She's proficient in medium armor, so that might be interesting to give her some damage reduction. The mithril veins here are immune to slashing damage, but not immune to piercing damage, so you can not break them with a sword, but you can break them with an arrow. We've got a dig spot right here. And we'll jump back to the ancient forge rather than walk. Alright, so let's take a look at Shadowheart.
My faith protects.
She's got her summon back up already, so we'll just do a little scouting with our bird. And there's a mithril vein over here, and if we decide to go to investigate it, you can see that the bird doesn't seem to set off the surprise attack. Let's see if Shovel can. I think maybe we used Mage Hand in the last playthrough. Yeah, so here we go. Very surprised. Crit miss, and can we get 2? No, just a miss. We'll disengage, and we'll fly over here, get at least one of them over into easy shooting range. There we go. So we've got our ambush ready.
This way. Unseen. Perfect.
And we'll bring down our archer, who has way more attacks now.
I'll take this way.
And we can see we've got a problem. We'd like to shoot them, but we can't. they are too far away.
What?
So let's see what we can do to resolve that.
As you wish.
A long way to go still.
And we'll just start shooting.
Your time has come.
Tolerable. That way.
And we'll see what we get for combat here. Do they come up? Do they move? Yeah. So we've got one flying up. Two flying up. Crit. And now that we've got control of the flow again,
Centuries of blazing heat have smoothed away the plaque's inscription.
so we're going to do topple on this one. Take a little damage.
Now what? The element of surprise.
We could try to throw them down as well. They're just going to fly back up though. And they're going to fly up and do some fire stuff. And we'll have Lizelle throw the first one down, just to try to limit the explosions around us, since we've got so many guys here now.
Talk to me.
Turn off the paired attacks. Turn off sharpshooter. We'll finish this one on, we hope. Turn on sharpshooter to try to see if we can get this one. And we'll try for the last one. Did not hit.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Alright, we got him. And we're just standing on fire. We'll wait for this to go out. Maybe it'll go out. Here we go. And we'll rest to get our health back. Alright.
So tired. How do people do this all day?
These guys usually have jewels. The flame hearts are useful for one of the fire ointments, one of the fire oils that we might use. If possible, the AI will always run through lava.
What's this?
Alright, so we'll deal with the lava elemental and then we'll deal with Grim, the Forge Guardian. And we'll do that in the next video. Still kind of annoyed at stepping through lava.
Eager for battle.
So let's get some health back. And I'll end this video here, and in the next one we'll do the Forge Guardian and the Lava Elemental. We'll see you there. Thank you again so much for watching.